What's going on, you guys? It's Life at Hemi E here, and unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, I don't have like the best of news, you know what I'm saying, right now. I'm fine, you know, everybody in my family is fine, so don't think nothing bad has happened to us, but you know, I'm really in a down spirit, you know what I'm saying. I lost, well, not I, you know, as a community, we lost a very important actor, you know what I'm saying, and yeah, it's really sad, you know what I'm saying, because without him and his acting abilities and his you know, his activism and his, you know, and everything that he's done for not only just Marvel but for the black community, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of sad, you know what I'm saying. I'm sorry, almost knocked over the tripod, but it's just really sad what's been going on. So, as of most of you guys should know, if you don't know, last night, on August 28th, the main character, as many of you may know him as King T'Challa, or from Black Panther, but his actual name was Chadwick Boseman, and I apologize if that's not how you pronounce it. If I botch his name, anything, I mean no disrespect to him or his family members, but yeah, he passed away last night with due to a cancer that he had. He had a colon cancer, and yeah, I'm really like heartbroken over it, even though, you know what I'm saying, like I feel like not as in depth or deeply as I felt about Kobe. You know, I feel like any death is, you know, never a good thing, but I definitely feel deeply about this. And like I said, when I say not as much as Kobe, I'm not saying that because he didn't have as much value, but I'm saying this because I didn't have, I guess, that sort of connection with him as I did Kobe. You know, Kobe, I had known and grew up to love since I was a little kid. I only recently started figuring out about Mr. Chadwick Boseman, you know, a couple years ago when he, you know, aired in Black Panther. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, he really made me, like, after I watched Black Panther, like, I was always into superheroes and stuff, but after watching that movie, guys, it really made me like enjoy, like, it made me really look into like the Marvel, you know, superheroes and stuff, and whatever case may be. It really made me enjoy superhero movies that much more. I watch every single Avengers and Marvel movie that's been made really in the past couple months, especially since COVID has been prevalent, you know, and I owe it all to him. And he was my favorite superhero. He did such a great job at acting, you know, and not using one of those. He really studied the African, you know, dialect and the way that they speak. You know what I'm saying? When I first watched the movie, I thought he was a person that was a descendant of, you know, was African. I thought, you know, he may be from an African country, and when I found out he's, you know, a regular American guy, I was astonished because he sounded so much like he was from the continent of Africa, and I was just, his acting skills were amazing. And in doing more research on him and stuff like that, and for those of you that don't know, he's actually had colon cancer for 4 years. So for 4 years, he's been dealing with this. You know what I mean? Imagine for 4 years you're dealing with, you know, cancer and the treatment and whatnot, and you're still giving us banger movies. You know, you're giving us, I mean, I saw a tweet just the other day, and he gave us so many good movies within a short amount of time while being diagnosed with colon cancer. I mean, I'm just going to go through the list right here. Find it real quick. So, Chadwick, like I said, I do apologize if I botched the name, was diagnosed with colon cancer 4 years ago, per reports. During that time, he gave us Civil War, he gave us Marshall, Black Panther, so that's 3 bangers right there. Infinity War, Endgame, so that's 5 right there. 21 Bridges, and The Five Bloods. I believe that's 7 movies right there in 4 years. That's pretty amazing, especially when you're dealing with cancer. You know what I mean? Like, that's just crazy. And I mean, and the tweet finishes off by saying, Lord knows what he was going through on a daily basis. And I totally agree with that. Like, Lord only knows what he was going through on a daily basis. And, you know, I saw a lot of tweets, you know, and people making fun of him, you know, in his last couple months of life, saying that, you know, he was looking thin and stuff like that. I mean, guys, you know, I know, you know, the world is not the most beautiful place, but if you're one of my subscribers, you know, I'm just gonna offer a little bit of advice. Be kind to somebody, because you never know what somebody's going through. You never know when someone's last day is. You never know when somebody's last time to breathe is. You know what I mean? You never know when someone is gonna give you their last words. So, like, and this is my little advice: if you know somebody, you love somebody, and you care about somebody, hug them. You know what I'm saying? Hug them, appreciate them, love them. Tell your mother and your father, if you still have them in your life, that you love them. Tell your grandparents, tell your brother, tell your sister, cousins, whoever. Tell that person that you love them. You know? And, you know, like I said, I could say so much more about Mr. Chadwick Boseman. Again, I'm going to apologize every time if I botch the name. But I just want to say rest in peace and my condolences to his family, you know? And I'm gonna end this video here, guys, but I'm gonna end it with a video of him at a commencement ceremony, not a commencement, you know, whatever ceremony after a graduation. I'm gonna end it off there, and yeah, you know, hand me out, guys, and you know, rest in peace, and my condolences to the family.
It is the reason you are on the planet at this particular time in history. Your very existence is wrapped up in the things you are here to fulfill. Whatever you choose for a career path, remember the struggles along the way are only meant to shape you for your purpose. When I dare to challenge the system that would relegate us to victims and stereotypes with no clear historical backgrounds, no hopes or talents, when I questioned that method of portrayal, a different path opened up for me. The path to my destiny. When God has something for you, it doesn't matter who stands against it. God will move someone that's holding you back away from a door and put someone there who will open it for you. If it's meant for you, I don't know what your future is. But if you're willing to take the harder way, the more complicated one, the one with more failures at first than successes, the one that has ultimately proven to have more meaning, more victory, more glory, then you will not regret it. Now, this is your time.